Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Chen's Chinese class. Today we are going to look at Pinyin. Pin in Chinese means to spell. In Chinese means sounds. So Pinyin together means the spelling of sounds. Pinyin is the most important part of learning Chinese. Why? Well, because Pinyin helps you to read Chinese characters without you knowing the characters. Pinyin helps you to type Chinese characters on your phone and on your laptop. Okay? Well, the ultimate goal is to be able to type and write Chinese characters, right? But the first step is to learn the Pinyin so you can get to the next step. And this is critical for all the beginners out there who are interested in learning Chinese seriously. Sounds are sounds, right? So the pronunciations of English and Chinese are very similar in many ways. And I think about 50% of the pronunciation and the phonetics are very similar. So we just have to focus on the 50% that we are not sure about if you are a native English speaker. The English alphabet is very similar to the Chinese phonetics alphabet, okay, if you can call it that. And let's have a look. In English, we have 5 vowels and 21 consonants, and they make all the words in the world, right? Now contrast that to the Chinese Pinyin system. The Pinyin system is also about vowels and consonants. However, we do have one extra element, that is the tones, right? As you know that Chinese is a tonal language. The secret of learning Mandarin Chinese is the tones. If you can get the tones right, then you found gold, okay? And that takes a lot of practice, because as you know, there are different tones, 4 different tones in fact. We will talk about tones later on in this PowerPoint. There are 23 initials and 24 finals and 4 different tones. Initials are consonants and finals are vowels. Let's start with the consonants, okay? Repeat after me. Po, po, mo, fo, da, ta, na, la, bo, po, mo, fo, da, ta, na, la, ge, ke, he, ji, qi, xi, ge, ke, he, ji, qi, xi, zhi, shi, shi, ri, zhi, chi, shi, ri, zi, si, si, zi, si, si, i, u, i, u. Then we look at the vowels, the singular vowels in Mandarin. A, o, e, i, u, ü. A, o, e, i, u, ü. And then we have 18 combination ones. Let's have a look. I, a, way, ow, oh, yo, I A way, ao o yo. Ye, yue, an, in. Ye, yue, an, in. Wen, yun, yen, ong. Wen, yun, yen, ong. So 23 consonants and 24 finals basically make up all the sounds and all the words in Mandarin Chinese. So if you look at the top line, bo po mo po de te ne le ge ke he ji qi xi zhi shi shi ri zi ci si yi u, they combine with a o e i u yu I a wei ao o yo ye yue an yin wen yun yin ong. Then you create millions and millions of sounds, alright? And millions of combinations. Well, not millions, but I mean a lot of them. You know what I mean? So let's have a look at some examples. B plus A. B and A. B and A, okay? We don't say A, but we say A in Mandarin. So it's B, A. Now, the third element, which I spoke about, is the tone, right? Which tone am I going to use? So, well, without the tone mark, I wouldn't know how to say BA, right? Is it first tone, second tone, or third tone, or fourth tone? So we know the first thing we have to ask ourselves, is the pinyin complete? No, it's not complete. So it's missing the tones, okay? The tone mark. Now there are different tones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? The first tone is the flat one. It's a high pitched sound. Okay? Second tone is the rising sound going up. And the third tone is the valley. It's like a valley. You're going down and you go up again. And the fourth tone is the sharp down sound. Okay? So let's practice these ones here. Just to get the feel of the tones, okay? The first one is ah, right? These are the first three vowels. Ah, 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 right? The sharp fourth tone, right? Ah, 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 ah. Next one is o, o, right? E, E. Right? You get the idea. So let's go back to this ba, okay? So when we say ba, when I say ba, you would know it's the first tone, okay? Because I'm using a high-pitched flat sound. If I say ba, ba, that would be the second tone, right? Third tone, ba. Look at the change on the A, right? And the fourth tone coming up, going down, indicated by a little dash going downwards, right? Ba, right? Ba, fourth tone, sharp down. Okay, so looking at the tone marks on the characters, you can see the one is flat, up, valley, down. Okay? Flat, up, valley, down. That's how you remember the tone. Okay? Let's look at the ma, M-A. Ma, 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 ma. Yeah. So the first one is ma, mama, mama. Well, mama means mother, right? But if you say the third tone, ma, that wouldn't be correct because ma means horse. So you want to pronounce your tones correctly. Otherwise, you'll be calling your mom horse, okay? Which is incorrect. When you type MA in your computer or in your phone, you will find that all these characters will appear because they all have the same spelling of the sound MA, okay? So for beginners, you don't have to worry about all the sounds that are spelled MA, but if you recognize the first character, which is mother, you simply click on it and the computer writes it for you. That's what I mean. You have to know the pinyin because it helps you to identify the characters that you want when you type, okay? Let's look at the next one. BA, okay? These are the 4 different characters that have the spelling of BA. And because of the different tones, they are going to be different, okay? Another example, FA, okay? Of course, these are just some examples of FA. There are many more, but I'm just showing you one each. So you can see how important it is to firstly know how to write the word FA, and then of course you will know what you're looking for because maybe you forgot how to write mother, for example. But when you see it, you can identify it and you just click on it and the computer writes it for you. That's the whole idea. You don't have to physically write them. Like in English, sometimes you have to spell the word, but sometimes the computer does give you the auto spell, but not always, right? Last one, okay? Look at this one. 加, 甲, 甲, 价. All different, okay? Do you know how many words are pronounced yi in the first tone? Okay? Even for the same tone, they could be multiple characters, right? The ones I showed you just now, they are different tones. But looking at yi just on first tone, these are just some examples of first tone yi. Okay, or the first character, it looks like one line. That actually means a one in Chinese because some of the Chinese characters are pictograms. In other words, they look like the actual objects, but they are very few. Only roughly 4% of the characters are like that, right? Most of the characters don't look like the actual objects. Alright, I think that's enough for this PowerPoint and for this video. Thanks for watching, and I think it is the most important part of learning Mandarin. You really have to master the pinyin because you need to be able to spell the word when you hear it from your teacher, and then you can learn the character. So when you type it, you can find the words in the dictionary, in the computer, because the computer will give you different options, and if you can type the right pinyin, you will find the right characters. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.